Tammy Allgood's here making mealtime simple with her slow cooker chicken and dumplings recipe. This sounds so good. I love chicken and dumplings.
I do too.
But it seems like it's too much work.
It normally is.
Yeah.
So we're going to make this really easy with our slow cooker.
Okay.
And then we're going to make homemade dumplings, okay?
Neat.
All
Okay.
right. So Meryl, I'm going to go ahead and start on the dumplings, and then I'll get you to putting things in the slow cooker.
Good.
But normally this would be the other way around. You would have that going for about 6 hours, and then you would do your dumplings.
Okay.
But I've got a fourth of a cup, of cold water that I'm adding to some self-rising flour, about half a cup.
Got to make sure it's self-rising.
That's right, because you want the dumplings to kind of puff up a little bit.
Okay.
So while I'm stirring this, I'm going to get you to go ahead. Oh, and you must make a mess.
Yes, that's required.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm going to get you to go ahead and put things in your slow cooker.
Okay.
And this is going to, two cans, of cream of chicken soup, or you can put cream of celery soup. It just needs to be the condensed soup.
And you're not going to water that down with anything.
That's exactly right. So that's going to provide kind of your sauce for that. And if you don't like cream of celery, put cream of mushroom soup in that. Whatever you want in there is fine.
Okay.
And then after you get that in there, and you'll notice I'm using one of those slow cooker liners that I love.
I've never seen a slow cooker liner.
They're fantastic. They're fantastic. They keep everything nice and clean. 2 tablespoons of butter.
Okay.
And then I use homemade stock. So
of course
that
you do.
Is if you don't use 2 cans of low sodium stock, and then just add that just like you're doing to the mixture, and you want it to be real brothy because Meryl, this is not a pot pie. This is chicken and dumplings. So when I see people adding carrots and celery and peas and all that stuff, that's not chicken and dumplings.
Right. You want it to just mostly be
chicken.
Yeah.
So and you're going to add just a little pinch of salt and pepper.
Okay.
And then you're going to add a shallot that is minced, and then I've cut up some boneless, skinless chicken breast, which is really the only time you ever need to buy these.
So just bite-sized pieces.
Correct.
Okay.
And it all goes in there, and it's got an hour. It's going to go on low for 6 hours.
Okay.
Okay. And then check it, and about at the 6 hour mark, what you're going to do is you're going to start making these dumplings that I'm making.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
All right. So what I've done is just water and self-rising flour, and then on a real heavily floured baking cloth like this one, and then roll it pretty thin.
Okay.
Okay, and then after you do this, to make sure everything is real good and stiff, you're going to cover this with a little bit of flour so that kind of makes it easy to transport, and then take a pizza cutter, and then you're just going to cut this into strips.
Well, that makes it easy, doesn't it?
It's wonderful. So then after you cut it into strips like that, then you don't want really long strips, so you just come back and cut them in half.
Okay.
And then we're just going to take these and drop these into our already simmering liquid.
So this one's been cooking for 6
simmering
hours.
for 6 hours.
Gotcha.
So then that flour on the top makes them easy to transport.
Right.
So you just do them thin. See how thin this is?
And how long will that cook?
It goes in for another 45 minutes, and that's just to pump up the dumplings.
And they are so plump when you look at the finished product over there. They just plump up beautifully, and it looks like you've just slaved all day in the kitchen.
And you really have
didn't.
it. You really have it. It's really easy, and
it looks fantastic.
It makes your kitchen smell
Oh,
fabulous,
I bet it does.
too.
And this is just one of so many fabulous recipes in this Southern Slow Cooker Bible recipe that's one of Tammy's latest cookbooks. I think you're going to love it. It's recipe number... I'm going to hear it in my ear, or I'm going to read it off the screen. 5483. It's always helpful to have those smart people in our ears, isn't it? All right, you're going to love this recipe. Check it out on our website or in the Southern Slow Cooker Bible. Tammy, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Happy eating.
Oh, we're going to love it.